Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel where we dive deep into all things soap operas, especially the bold and the beautiful. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss out on the latest spoilers, recaps, and predictions. Today we're talking about a massive spoiler that's got the BNB fandom buzzing. Another Forrester returns, Katie starts panicking. Oh man, this is juicy stuff and I'm going to break it all down for you in this super in-depth video. We'll recap the backstory, analyze the characters, speculate on what's next, and even throw in some fan theories. Buckle up because this is going to be a long one. We're aiming for a comprehensive dive to really unpack everything. Let's get started. First off, let's set the scene for those who might need a quick refresher on the bold and the beautiful. This show has been a staple in daytime TV since 1987, created by William J. Bell and Lee Philip Bell. It's all about the glamorous world of fashion in Los Angeles, centered around the Forrester family and their rivals like the Spencers and Logans. Drama? Romance? Double check. Betrayals and shocking returns? Absolutely. As of January 2026, the show is in its 39th season, and the plotlines are as twisted as ever. We've seen everything from corporate takeovers to serial killers. Yes, you heard that right. And now we're gearing up for another Forrester shaking things up. Now, the spoiler in question comes straight from reliable sources like Soap Opera Spy, and it's titled BNB Spoilers. Another Forrester returns, Katie starts panicking. This isn't just any return. It's layered with family dynamics, business rivalries, and personal stakes. To understand why this is such a big deal, we have to go back a bit. Katie Spencer, played by the incredible Heather Tom, has been through the ringer lately. In less than a month on the show, which let's be real feels like a lifetime in soap time, Katie has remarried her ex-husband Bill Spencer, Don Diamant, and launched her very own fashion company. Talk about a glow-up. But as any BNB fan knows, nothing good lasts without a Forrester-sized obstacle. Let's break down Katie's journey leading up to this panic mode. Katie and Bill's relationship has been a roller coaster since day one. They've married, divorced, remarried. It's the stuff of soap legend. Recently, after a whirlwind of emotions involving custody battles, health scares, and romantic entanglements, they tied the knot again. This remarriage wasn't just about love. It came with business perks. Bill, being the media mogul he is with Spencer Publications, backed Katie in starting her own fashion line, positioning it as a direct competitor to Forrester Creations. Katie's company is fresh, innovative, and aimed at shaking up the industry. But here's the catch. The Forresters don't take kindly to competition, especially from someone with Logan blood like Katie. Enter the Forresters. This family is the heart of the show, Eric Forrester as the patriarch, Rich Forrester as the design genius, Steffi Forrester, Jacqueline McInnes Wood, as the fierco, and so on. They've dominated the fashion world for decades, but lately they've faced internal strife. Thomas Forrester, Matthew Atkinson, has been making waves with his own returns and redemptions. Thomas, remember, has a history of obsession, manipulation, and even faking deaths, classic soap villain turned anti-hero. Spoilers have already hinted at Thomas coming back into the fold, perhaps to bolster Forrester Creations against emerging threats like Katie's venture. But the real bombshell? Another Forrester is returning, and it's none other than R.J. Forrester. Yes, Ridge Jr., formerly played by Joshua Hoffman, is making a comeback but with a recast. This has fans speculating wildly because RJ has been off the canvas for a while, and his storyline was left hanging in a dramatic fashion. Let's rewind to why RJ left in the first place. RJ was deeply involved with Luna Nozawa, Lisa Yamada, who turned out to be a total wild card. Luna was revealed as a serial killer. I mean, who saw that coming? And she had slept with RJ's cousin Zend Forrester. That betrayal shattered RJ, leading to their split. Luna then spiraled, discovering her cousin was actually her father, and becoming obsessed with Will Spencer Jr., Crew Morrow, Katie and Bill's son. After Luna's quick move on and the ensuing chaos, RJ just vanished. Poof. Gone from Los Angeles, leaving fans wondering if he'd ever return. Now, a leaked photo from a set party has confirmed RJ's return, and it's set to surprise his parents, Ridge and Brooke Logan. Brooke, of course, is Katie's sister, which adds another layer of family tension. RJ isn't just coming back for a family reunion, he's re-entering the fashion fray. As a former integral part of Forrester Creations, Remember his design talents and social media influence? RJ's presence gives the Forresters yet another edge. With Thomas already potentially returning, the Forrester team is stacking up. Eric's wisdom, Ridge's creativity, Steffi's business acumen, and now RJ's fresh perspective. It's like the Avengers assembling but for couture. This is where Katie starts panicking, and rightfully so. Her new company is still in its infancy. She's got the backing of Bill's resources, but she needs top-tier designers to make it fly. Without them, it's doomed to flop in the cutthroat world of high fashion. Spoilers suggest Katie might turn to allies like Deke Sharp, Deacon's son, who's got his own mysterious vibe, and Hope Logan, Brooke's daughter, who's had her own ups and downs at Forrester. Hope's hope for the future line has been a staple, but recent plots have her questioning loyalties. Could Hope jump ship to help Aunt Katie? It's possible, but even with Deke and Hope, the Forresters have generations of experience, a loyal workforce, and now RJ boosting their ranks. Let's dive deeper into why this return spells trouble for Katie. Imagine the scene. Katie's in her new office, sketching out plans, feeling empowered after her wedding. Bill's there, being supportive in his gruff way. Then bam, news hits that RJ is back. RJ, the golden boy, the one who could appeal to younger demographics with his influencer status. Katie knows this tips the scales. Her panic isn't just professional, it's personal. The Logans and Forresters have a long history of feuds. Remember the endless Ridge-Brooke-Taylor triangles? Katie's marriage to Bill already strains things with Brooke, who's Ridge's on-again off-again soulmate. If Brooke sides with the Forresters, Katie could face betrayal from her own sister. Spoilers hint at Brooke and Katie turning against each other, which would be heartbreaking. Speaking of related storylines, this spoiler doesn't exist in a vacuum. There's Carter Walton, Lawrence St. Victor, proposing to Taylor Hayes, Krista Allen's recast, or whoever's playing her now. Taylor, the psychiatrist and eternal rival to Brooke, has her own baggage. Steffi discovers something shocking. Maybe about her mother's romance or Sheila Carter's latest scheme. Sheila's always lurking, right? And then there's Luna's ongoing saga. Even though Luna died, or did she? Soap's love resurrections, her impact lingers. Her obsession with Will Spencer ties back to Katie, who'll do anything to protect her son. If RJ's return stirs up old Luna drama, it could drag Will into the mix, heightening Katie's anxiety. Now let's analyze the characters involved, because that's where the real meat is. Starting with Katie Spencer. She's resilient, a survivor of heart transplants, betrayals, and more. Heather Tom has won multiple Emmys for this role, and it's easy to see why. Katie's not a villain, she's a fighter. But this panic shows her vulnerability. Is she in over her head with the fashion company? Absolutely, but that's what makes her relatable. Fans root for the underdog, and Katie's poised to be that. RJ Forrester. The recast is intriguing. Joshua Hoffman brought a youthful energy, but a new actor could reinvent the character. RJ's been portrayed as the good Forrester kid, not as troubled as Thomas or as fierce as Steffi. His return could explore maturity, perhaps seeking revenge on Luna's memory or reclaiming his spot in the family business. Will he clash with Zend over past betrayals? Zend's been designing quietly, but family drama could erupt. Bill Spencer, the dollar bill himself. He's Katie's rock now, but his history of scheming could come into play. Will he go ruthless against the Forresters to protect Katie's company? Or will old alliances soften him? The Forrester clan as a whole. This return solidifies their dominance. Eric's health scares have made them value family more, but competition brings out the claws. Steffi, in particular, might see Katie's company as a threat to her leadership. Hope Logan. If she helps Katie, it could fracture her relationship with her mom Brooke. Hope's been through a lot, her lines cancellations, romances with Thomas and Liam. Aligning with Katie might be her rebellion. Deke Sharp. Newer character, but Sean Cannon brings that edge from his General Hospital days. Deke's ties to Deacon. Sean Cannon plays both? Wait, no. Deacon is Sean Cannon, Deke is his son played by someone else? Clarify. Actually, in 2026 plots, Deke is a fresh addition. Anyway, Deke could be Katie's secret weapon in design or security. Now speculation time. What if RJ's return isn't just about family? Maybe he's got a hidden agenda. Perhaps he discovered something about Luna's past during his absence, like undisclosed victims or a twin sister. This could tie into Sheila's schemes, since Sheila's always connected to chaos. For Katie, panic might lead to desperate measures. Sabotage? Alliances with unlikely people like Sheila? Unlikely but dramatic.